Gorgeous day, right? Right? The streets are littered with people, all crooked smiles and discombobulated paces, bouncing into each other like bumper cars. Welcome to Station 112.211, the station for all things Sunderfell. I'm your host, Tim Scott, the someday predecessor of a different host, who might be more beloved and respected than I will ever be. Can you believe it, dear community? I've been here for 10 broadcasts. 10! How unbelievable! How unheard of! Well, actually, it is heard of. Mel was here for a much larger amount than 10 broadcasts. But it's unheard of for me. Woo! I have a bunch of streamers up in the booth, but unfortunately Charlemagne didn't want me to put up any in the main part of the station, which is a shame. But as long as it's festive here, it's festive everywhere. Woo! Outside of the bright color decorations and the addictively fun to blow party horns, I don't have much for celebration. So that means we'll just have a normal broadcast today, with the interspersed segments and stories. Let us get going, shall we? To start off the morning rabble, I have some concerning news to share with you. Nolan Kirk, a well-known plumber in town, had contacted the station and said that we are under attack by, snakes and showerheads. Thin, worm-like creatures, which he claims are snakes, exit from where water would normally vacate a showerhead, and have been causing a bunch of people in town quite the fright. So far, they have been deemed harmless, as they don't seem to have a mouth, like a worm and unlike a snake, and they just flounder harmlessly on the people who they come in contact with. Nolan has told me to just make everyone aware that their showerheads might have the snakes in them, but not to worry. Call his number, or chant into your sink, and he'll arrive to clear your place out and check your pipes for any more of them. If any end up being dangerous, call him and a doctor. Obviously, bodily harm shouldn't be left to be taken care of by a man who thinks worms are snakes. Plus, he's a plumber. That doesn't seem good. Why is this guy the only plumber in town? In other news, the Withering Cemetery, found deep in the forest off Kelgic Street, is hosting a cleanup event. People can volunteer to help clean old gravestones, dig new graves, and even participate in autopsies or cremations. Any kids looking to get community service hours, this is a great opportunity. Plus, Old Man Murphy, the cemetery caretaker, and one of the oldest followers of Mr. Darkness, / the only necromancer left, is leading the charge. If you want to ask him some questions, since he only appears once in a rare while to host these cleanup events, this is the best time to do it for the next few years. He's the man with the salt and pepper beard, pale white eyes, and his torso fading into smoke and trailing behind him. I have Joan at the scene right now with an interview with Murphy. Here is the conversation. Hello, Mr. Murphy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hey there. You're new to this plane of death, aren't you?
I'm 26, sir.
That's certainly very new.
I suppose it is. Anyway, sir, the community who listens to the radio are wondering about your, let's say, tradition of coming out every few years to host this event. Can you tell us your reasoning behind this reclusive lifestyle?
I just don't really like people that much.
I suppose I understand that.
Do you?
The interview then steered towards more personal discussion about interpersonal relationships and the lack of connection some people have because of bigotry and bias. For their own sakes, I will not talk further about their own personal experiences. Also, we have a more thorough update on Sparky Cowell, otherwise known as Zachary Cowell from St. Helena. He has now been placed under the custody of one Myron Cowell, who has no relation to Sparky but shares his last name. Myron had originally volunteered to take care of Sparky, and who was the counsel to deny less work for them. Myron claims the two of them have been getting along. Sparky's still working at the now Soda Monster free gas station in the middle of the Flores intersection, with the two only interacting at night when they both return home from work. Myron is a bit older than Sparky, so he feels responsible for his safety, though Sparky is a pretty reckless young adult. No arguments have been had yet, but Myron is considering establishing a sort of contract in which they both follow specific rules in the house and in each other's presences. Time will only tell, and I hope Sparky is acclimating to a new environment, especially when we're so far away from California. Keep him safe, Myron, and thank you for your community service. Now on to requested reports. This one was filed by Michaela Stallone. Here it is.
Howdy, community and people beyond Cinderfell. Don't mean to interrupt you all. Or rather, I do, because I need help. I keep telling everyone about this strange anteater-looking creature that walks around Baloo Boulevard, climbing telephone poles and watching me, but no one seems to notice it there. I've been checked for schizophrenia and curses, but no one seems to see him but me. I'm really scared. I just need some reassurance. You all moments you can't see him? He's right behind me.
Michaela? The report just cut out. Someone should check up on her. Moving on, we have... hello, Francesca. Sure, come on in. Hey, Tim. Oh, Ray! Hello! I just came by to say congrats for 10 broadcasts. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Here, you can open it on your own time. Is this from you? Sure. Anyway, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions privately. Oh? How private? Like, mute your mic right now. Private. I'm in the middle of a broadcast. Right. Sorry, I'll just go then. No, you don't have to. Not too long, alright? How many questions? Just a couple. Fine. Hello, community. Sorry for the moment of silence. I merely had to talk to Ray Colden for a moment. He just asked a few questions about our town, specifically the Citizen Council, and he left a moment ago. To make up for the lost time, how about I share the present he got for me with you all? Oh! It's a little cat figure with a bobbing head! Oh, it's so cute! And a card here. I'll keep that for myself. Thank you, Ray. Hope I was helpful in some way. And for now, we'll go to the ad break. The world is yours to explore, but sometimes getting to those places in need of exploring, like deep-sea monuments or hidden caves of volcanic crystals, is a bit tricky. With Hotel Trivago, you can search for a variety of hotels in the area, even some cheap gems you might miss. For example, I'm looking for a place to stay on this remote island in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle. And using Trivago, I found this delightful coral reef Hilton just a few minutes away with impressive prices. Travel anywhere. Discover secrets. Hotel Trivago. You're traveling in a nondescript town, with a fraction of the people in it than the big city where you came from. You pass by a small plaza, and what do you see? An in and out. The palm tree patterns on the awning seem almost entrancing as you turn your car into the lackluster parking lot and step inside. When you enter, you feel a sudden wave of deja vu, as the layout of this in-and-out is exactly the same as the one in your home city. The employees give you uncanny smiles, some of them with their heads positioned at odd angles to greet you properly. You feel a bead of sweat slide softly down your face. They ask, "Hello, sir. May I take your order?" Your breath catches in your throat like you swallowed a stone and it had unfortunately lodged in your esophagus. You need to answer so you can take your number. You swear that you've seen that soda spill on the floor before. The man who's cleaning it up looks familiar. His teeth look yellow and misshapen, too sharp and thin to have a normal amount. You want to cry. In and out. Quality you can taste, whether you like it or not. The Cinderfell Book Chasm is having a discount. All people who enter the store with funky glasses, especially multicolored ones, can get 70% off their purchase. Remember to respect the barriers around the chasm and do not let your children near it. Have a great day! Welcome to the horoscope section. In collaboration with the Cinderfell Epilogue, I will share this month's horoscopes. Aries, you will find someone today. They won't agree with you on many things, but you find camaraderie in a single connection. When you fight with that person in the future, respect them knowing you both at least agree on one thing. Taurus, this month is the month of burning bridges. Figuratively and literally. You have some remaining connections with some really shitty people and you need to cut ties immediately, lest they think you're worth their time to manipulate. Also, ever considered how flammable the Golden Gate is? I bet it would be quite the light show to see it immolate. Gemini. Okay, no one ever told you, but the zodiac sign for Gemini actually applies to all Geminis. You had a twin, but you ate them in the womb. Absorbed them, like cotton candy into your saliva-producing mouth. Live with this truth, knowing you could have had a twin, but decided to kill them for sport. Cancer. Ooh, buddy. I know this is going to sound ironic, but... Kidding. But you are going to die this month. But it won't be cancer, that's for sure. It's going to be so much worse. Leo. This is a month of change for you. You should change something about yourself. Start a journal, quit your job and try something new. Maybe get a haircut? Yeah, get a haircut. Shave one side and dye the other bumblebee yellow. Hey, get some stripes to match that theme. You'll look great. Virgo. There are flowers in your stomach. You feel them writhing and growing, stretching their vines in your walls and bathing in the acid. They prod at your flesh, leaving it distended and contorted. See a doctor. You are avoiding it because you think once they burst from your skin, they will reveal their beauty. They will not. Libra. You frighten me, Libra. I do not want to perceive or interact with you or any other Libra. Please leave me alone. Scorpio. Relax. There is not a man in the TV looking at you between the moments where you blink and give yourself into the darkness and open your eyes and greet the light of the world again. He won't hurt you if you relax. 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 Sagittarius. You can be a little prideful of your achievements, Sagittarius. Brag about your house cleaning job or the fact you got promoted all you want. It's your month, and you deserve to be excited for the future beyond it. Capricorn. Please be aware of the fact that there is no such thing as moonlight, and it is just actually sunlight reflecting off the rocks here in our sky. Isn't that so strange? Aquarius. I would lock my doors, Aquarius. I refuse to elaborate. Pisces. Your love life might be seeing a turnaround in the coming days. Please become terribly aware of your place in life, cosmetically, metaphorically, metaphysically, physically, mentally, etc. It is high time that you impress someone. This has been Horoscopes. Okay, Ray left a bit ago. I'm alone in the booth once more, dear community. I don't have any specific follow-ups regarding any of the stories. Jonah's still talking to Mr. Murphy, the worms seem to have been cleared out, and Myron hasn't reported anything with Sparky. So, I think it's high time to end the broadcast. Thank you all for being with me for 10 whole broadcasts. I know it doesn't seem like an amazing achievement, but I just cannot believe it. I just appreciate you all being here, listening to me and giving me the opportunity to provide for this little town any way I can. I never expected it, truly. Oh geez, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm going to go now, but thank you all again. Up next is Shanties of the Sea, parrot songs to pilfer and pillage to. Fare thee well.